I think that in our country right now, right, we have a lot of crises in front of us. The thing that really kind of startled me 2 weeks ago in the front of the USA Today, 70% of Americans don't have $1,000. In a country where 70% of the economy is driven by consumer spending, as a restaurateur, I need more customers. I think there's this distinct, stark difference between Mr. Trump and Mrs. Clinton in terms of who's going to help build the middle and working classes.
When you sat down before the cameras came on, we were talking about taxes a little bit.
Correct.
I would have thought as a small business owner you would want lower taxes.
Probably personally, in my dreams, I would want lower taxes, but for my business, for our economy, for our country, I think we need to have a sensible tax policy. And I think that as a business owner, I do three things. I try and grow revenue, control expenses, and invest capital. And I think the country obviously needs to do the same things.
Right.
And the capital that we need to invest is in our tax base.
Where do you stand on the minimum wage?
I am one of the few restaurateurs that believes the minimum wage should be raised.
To what?
I think the sensible arguments I've seen is somewhere between $11 and $12. $11 gets it back to kind of the inflationary status, and maybe an extra dollar for kind of the productivity piece that will come with it.
What do you see happen? I mean, you have your pulse on the consumer, in a meaningful way. You're on a number of TGI Fridays all the way from Philly. We should say you're not just here in Atlanta. You're all the way up in Philly, all the way down to Florida.
That is correct.
Right. So what are you seeing? What does the economy feel like to you?
I think people are nervous. People are scared. I think for once people are starting to look out in the future and wonder how they're going to pay their rent. Housing costs are growing appreciably much more than wages are, and I think people are scared.
Is that having a meaningful impact on your business?
It's having an effect on my business. My sales are down this year. Our category sales are down this year.
And is that a function of the category, the price point, the what?
I think it's a function of both of those. Obviously, the category, price points. We got to look at more value. We got to look at items that we can offer. We can't build revenue anymore, right through raising prices. We got to build revenue by getting more guests in our restaurants.
And when you look at Donald Trump talking about the economy as a businessman, you view him how?
Out of touch with kind of middle market, small business people like myself. I think, once again, I come back to the same argument. I need more customers, not fewer. And if most of the money on the well side is going to rich people, and it's not being reinvested back into the economy,
right,
I think that stifles small business and middle market business.
Let me ask you the flip side of this, which is, I don't know if you saw some of these WikiLeaks stories that came out just even overnight, again talking about the money relationship between Hillary Clinton and her husband and what was going on with the foundation and all of that. Does that worry you at all?
It doesn't. I mean, I've been a big supporter of the foundation. I think if people objectively look at the work that the foundation has done worldwide, they've done amazing things. They always get rated as one of the top foundations in the country. So I have no issues whatsoever with that issue.
And the other question that I was going to have is, in this state in particular, it looks like Donald Trump is going to win by about 3 points.
I think people will be shocked on Election Day. I think Mrs. Clinton's going to do extraordinarily well in Georgia. But you would think that it would be in Mr. Trump's favor. It's a red state. But I think she's got a robust ground operation here. I don't think he has the ground operation everybody thinks he has in Georgia or elsewhere.
Hey CNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Here you're going to find videos packed with all of the information that you need to be smarter about your finances. You can subscribe by clicking right here and click on all the videos around me or the I right here to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.